Hello everyone, my name is Loon, welcome to Loon Flare, and today we're going to be looking at my sketchbook number 8. Now I had this sketchbook from 2020 to 2022. I actually took a really big break from sketchbooking and I kind of just did some digital art here and there because of health reasons. I had to take a big break, but this is the last sketchbook I finished. I'm actually in a different one now, which is this one. And I really want to do a flip for you guys of this sketchbook, but unfortunately I am not quite done with half of it yet. Once I filled about half, I'll probably do a part 1 sketchbook flip. Very excited to do that for you guys. The stickers on the front, I think this one are Power prints. These ones I got at a CoupoCon. I'm sorry, I can't remember the artist. It's been years. These are some random ones, I think. That's Sticker Mule, but the artist is Carrie Newton. And this is just some random stickers that I had lying around. So, alright, let's get started. So, these are stickers that I designed once upon a time. And then here are just some little goals I had for the sketchbook at the time. This is an A4 size, so it did take me quite a long time. And there were some time gaps in between when I was using it. I like this drawing, but it looks a little bit too much like Symmetra. I appreciate the fact that I was trying to do a sci-fi bike though. Here we just have some sketchy drawings, some little sci-fi girl, echidna from ReZero. I drew my camera stand tripod for some reason, and then I tried to turn it into this sci-fi robot thing, I guess. A girl holding a cube, because why not? I did a fair bit of writing, especially in the beginning. Unfortunately, I was being very self-critical in this sketchbook, and I think I was trying to disguise it as being constructive, and it was in some way. But I find that there's a space to be constructive about your work and there's a space to just enjoy yourself. And your normal sketchbook should not be both. I think, by all means, pay attention to your work, learn from it, try to figure out what your weaknesses are, but don't focus just on that where every drawing you're looking for mistakes because it's just going to take the fun out of it. This is a study of a Sangsho Jung study of a drawing, I think. This is a little witchy girl, a little venti concept thumbnail, some, sci-fi girl with glasses, some arm studies. I like this one. This one's kind of nice. I did a Warhammer figure drawing, little elf girl. I was trying to be artistic, I guess. I like the idea here of using the yellow paper, but I feel like I should have done a little bit more if that was the concept I was going for. Maybe all the foreground was yellow. This is a good example of a situation where the thumbnail sketch was actually a lot looser and a lot nicer than the actual fleshed out version, and it is still something I'm learning how to do. I did some automatic drawings after watching a Proco video about it. One of the artists was talking about automatic drawings, so I wanted to try it. These are some wing studies using some chalk pastels and just a little anime girl. I did a colored pencil sketch of a samurai that I never finished, but it's not bad. I also did some little food studies with watercolor. Actually, I still think these are pretty good. It's not realism, but I do think that considering I'm not great with the medium, not bad. I was playing a lot of Sino Alice around this time, so I did some drawings. Her arm is a little weird, but I do like these drawings. Some foot studies, some little pencil studies. I just did some random drawings with a colored pen that I wouldn't choose now, but actually, I don't, they're interesting at least. I studied some booba. Just a big girl drawing. I kind of struggle with drawing pictures that are fairly large. I'm more used to A5 sketchbooks, so I kind of struggle with that a little bit. Ironically, that might be something to really work on in the future. Some more squishing studies, a random grumpy dude. Some thumbnails. I love doing thumbnails. Some hair strands. I really like the softness of this. I must have used a marker that was running out, and I quite like using those for very soft shading. Here I was trying to study how characters interact with props and certain shaped objects, and how it would change their posture and how they would interact with it, stand on it, lean on it, that sort of thing. Huh? This is very funny. This makes me laugh. I don't know what this is, but I love it. Some more thumbnails. Little serious, kind of royal feeling elf girl. This reminds me of Final Fantasy Online. Just some random doodles. This page, I feel like there's a lot of same face syndrome going on this page. Interestingly enough. I do like this one though. But like they're all looking the same direction and a lot of them look very similar. This one's kind of funny though. Some little nature studies. I studied some mushrooms and then I tried to draw like a mushroom warrior thing. I'm not sure. This was, I think I tried doing some of the Ahmed Aldori head study challenge thing, but I didn't get very far. These are just some body studies from Pinterest. I like this drawing. This is nice. And I like this one too. This one's not bad. With all due respect, sir. Fuck bad art days. Weird art is fine. This is a very boring. I was trying to draw these like little doodles. I think it's also something Ahmed Aldori does. I did some 30-second gestures. I mean, this one's pretty nice. I think considering they were only 30 seconds, they're not terrible. Oh yeah, I was studying decadence. I was studying some like decadence screenshots because like it's really like the poses are like really dynamic and I thought they were cool. Some anime mouths. These were some Nips mouth studies because I really like the way she draws mouths. Some gay shit because I love me some gay shit. Capes, no capes, but also capes. Oh, this was like a big deal for me. So I was really proud of myself for learning to kind of give myself critique, but in a way that like I can have fun with it. So I was really frustrated with her legs. So I drew this little frog with a ray gun. He's like, haha, Blockfoot Ray. Tiny legs Ray. Now you fucking dumb. I thought that was very funny. I also really like this blob. This blob is having a good time. This is nice. This is nice. I like this too. I'm starting to like some of these drawings a bit more. Some more gesture studies. Just some random like portrait sketching. I drew like a lot of portraits. It's like the main thing I would do. I draw a lot more full bodies now, but I used to draw like so many portraits. That's nice though. Try to draw some like demon girl sitting with like ballpoint pen straight in. Kind of a mess, but you know, I tried. Appreciate that. I like this drawing. That was a little concept drawing for Shadow House. Little Engie girl, little Seal reading a book. Why not? Little Lamia with weird proportions, but I wanna be the very best. I feel like I have like color themes, you know, like this was green, the green era. This reminds me of Princess and the Frog. Is that supposed to be like a gender bend thing? Not sure. Some girl with headphones in. I like this one. This drawing's kind of nice. It's interesting because sometimes, you know, there are some like really interesting things there. I like this one. I like that one a lot. That's weird, but I think it's interesting, you know? Like, I think for nowadays, I think interesting sometimes is a lot more important than if it's pretty or not, you know? Sometimes I like it better when it's just interesting. That's kind of funny. That's a bad drawing of Rem, but hey ho. I like that one. That's cute too. We're still in 2021. I think at one point there's like a big jump. So I was doing like texture studies and like fabric and eyes and all sorts. Doing some thumbnails. I like this drawing actually a lot. The color combination is nice too. Drew a soap bottle for no fucking reason. Oh, I was doing like a character design project. I think it's the Araceli one. And I had like a character design situation in mind. Most of it was done digitally, but these were done in traditional and I like them a lot. Existential crisis coffee. I feel that, bro. I feel that. Let's see. Sad girl. Fat beats. This is my OC. Lumi. Some nail polish. You could tell I have absolutely no idea what I was doing. This is kind of cute. 172 hours on Stardew was my Stardew character. I really like this thumbnail. This thumbnail is really nice. I think I was like kind of so over this sketchbook by now. was putting a lot of doodles in. That's kind of nice. I don't hate that either. I kind of need to start doing like more random scrap paper sketch doodles, you know, with the pen. I have like a game concept thing in mind, and I was doing some like rough sketching for that, and I was doing like a little animatic idea for that. Will it ever become a thing? I don't know. Sad Elf Girl's kind of cool. I like her. That's like apparently a study from an anime. I don't actually know what that is. Kokoro ga sakebito garunda. My heart cries for something? I don't know. Oh, I had a weird dream about a creepy clown, and then I was like, ooh, I should draw thumbnails of that. I don't know. I like it though. It's cool. This is me being a pervert. Don't worry about it. I like this one a lot though. That's very nice. It's a very nice drawing. Some very nice hand drawings actually. That's another one of my OCs, Sari. I like this drawing a lot. This would be awesome if her hands weren't so big. That's nice, and that's nice. So this is a big jump. So we went from 2021 to 2022. I feel like in 2022 my art kind of pulled itself together a bit more. Some more figure studies. These are all just straight bubble pen studies, but I like this one a lot. This one's nice. I really like this one. This one's kind of cute. The hands in this are really cool, and I like her design, but her pose is a little weird. But yeah, these are pretty good. I like them. I like this one too. So whenever I think of the sketchbook, this is the page I think about, and this is the drawing I think about the most. So I was really proud of this. I still think it's pretty good. But I remember really loving it. I'm feeling like I kind of, you know, I started liking my art a lot more after this page. Astronaut girl, blob challenge, because, you know, you don't know how to fill your sketchbook. That's how you do it. Figure stuff. I was trying to do some King Jong-ji stuff. I think I literally wrote down, you're no King Jong-ji, but keep trying. And I was trying to push through the frustration. Like, I really hated this. But I was like, I gotta keep going. I did think this was kind of nice. And then suddenly I was like, oh, this is actually not bad. And then I did these. And I was like, this is good. And then I did that. And I was like, never mind, I lost it. And then I did this one. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I was using, like, was I using gray Copics, I think, with black brush pen. And then here's just like a random bit of green paper to cover the Copic bleed, I think. I do like these drawings. Like, I would even like this one if his head wasn't so far in. This is cute though, I like that. Just some character interactions with like romance archetypes. This is very anime. I'm quite proud of how I like managed to kind of do that in my own style, you know? Some like girls flying poses, some mermaid floating poses. Cause why not? They're not bad though, actually. I don't hate them. And then that's it. Just a little elf girl thanking you for looking in my sketchbook and wishing me luck on my next chapter, which is my current sketchbook. Little did I know that I would not start a new one till 2025. Actually, that's not true. I had a sketchbook in between 2022 and 2025. It was like a small little square one, but it had barely any pages in it, and then I ripped a bunch of them out because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna draw anymore. I'm done with sketchbook stuff. And then, of course, those drawings just ended up going in my art journal. But I didn't have like a proper one until the one I'm in now. So it's kind of nice to find my way back to it. These are just some more stickers that I designed once upon a time. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the audio and the camera work was okay because it's my second time recording this. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a like. Hit that bell if you want to be notified next time I post. And subscribe if you want to see more of me in general. All right. I will see you later.